Are you ready to delve into the scariest conspiracy theories of all time? From the hidden chambers of Mount Rushmore to the aliens of Area 51, from the Illuminati to Princess Diana's murder, and from subliminal advertising to 9/11, we've got it all covered in our top 10 scariest conspiracy theories. Don't miss out on the chance to uncover the truth behind these mysterious and intriguing theories. Subscribe now to join us on this journey into the unknown. Number 10. There's a hidden chamber filled with government secrets behind Mount Rushmore. The conspiracy theory surrounding Mount Rushmore suggests that there's a hidden chamber filled with government secrets behind the famous monument. The idea originated from the small room located behind Abraham Lincoln's head, which was created by the monument sculptor Gutzon Borglum. Borglum intended for the room to house important American documents, such as the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and serve as a shrine. However, after the budget was cut in 1939, progress on the room stopped and Borglum passed away soon after. This has led to speculation that the room is now used to hide secret government files. Some also believe that the room is a part of a larger government conspiracy. Despite these theories, the room is actually a memorial to Borglum himself and contains a set of 16 porcelain panels inscribed with words from the document he had hoped to house. The panels were laid to rest in a teak wood box and topped with a granite capstone featuring a quote from Borglum. Nevertheless, the mystery surrounding the room and its contents continued to fuel conspiracy theories about government secrets hidden within Mount Rushmore. Number 9. Area 51 is home to a lot of aliens and government secrets. Area 51 is a well-known location in the United States that has long been the center of many conspiracy theories, particularly in regards to aliens and government secrets. Despite official confirmation from the Pentagon in 2017 that the government is interested in collecting and analyzing potential threats to aerospace, the exact work being done at Area 51 remains a mystery. One of the most popular conspiracy theories is that there are alien life forms being subjected to testing and experimentation in the hills of the desert. This theory was sparked by a farmer named Willem Mac Brazel, who found strange scraps of metal and debris on his property in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. The remains were collected by government-sent vehicles, fueling the imagination of conspiracy theorists. Number 8. The Illuminati. The Illuminati conspiracy theory claims that a secret society of elites known as the Illuminati exists and controls the world's events for their own benefit. The origins of the theory can be traced back to the 18th century in Germany, where the Illuminati was a real secret society that was disbanded in the late 1700s. However, in modern times, the term Illuminati has come to refer to an imagined, all-powerful group that controls world events. According to conspiracy theorists, the Illuminati is made up of wealthy and powerful individuals, including politicians, business leaders, and celebrities. They are believed to control governments, financial systems, and the media, and to be behind major world events such as wars and economic crisis. Some even believe that the Illuminati uses symbols and cryptic messages in popular culture to communicate and further their goals. Number 7. Princess Diana's murder. The death of Princess Diana on August 31, 1997, in a Paris highway tunnel was met with shock and disbelief. The sudden death of such a beloved and high-profile figure sparked numerous conspiracy theories, including the idea that it was an assassination. This theory was promoted by Mohammed Al-Fayed, the father of Dodi Al-Fayed, who was killed along with Diana. Al-Fayed claimed that the accident was an assassination carried out by British intelligence agencies at the request of the royal family. However, these claims were thoroughly examined and dismissed as baseless by a 2006 inquiry and by a coroner's inquest the following year. The coroner's jury concluded that Diana and Al-Fayed were unlawfully killed due to the negligence of their drunken chauffeur and pursuing paparazzi. Despite this, the conspiracy theory continues to persist and is even believed by Prince Harry, who has stated that he thinks Diana may have faked her own death. Number 6. Subliminal Advertising. The theory of subliminal advertising suggests that advertisers use subtle, subconscious messages in their advertisements to influence consumer behavior. This idea was popularized by authors Wilson Bryan Key and Vance Packard, who claimed that subliminal messages were widespread and harmful. However, much of their work has since been discredited, and several studies on the effects of subliminal advertising were found to be fraudulent. The idea of subliminal advertising also spread to music, with bands like Styx and Judas Priest being accused of using subliminal messages in their songs. While subliminal mental processing is a real phenomenon, it is not a guarantee that a person will be influenced by a subliminal message in an advertisement. The idea of using split-second flashes in advertising or film, like in the ending of Psycho, may be easy, but actually getting a person to act on it is a different story altogether. Number 5. Top Democrats are behind a child ring. The Pizzagate conspiracy theory arose in 2016. When the emails of Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman, John Podesta, were leaked online. In one of the emails, Podesta mentions ordering cheese pizza, which theorists claimed actually meant child pornography. This led to the false belief that a Washington, D.C. pizzeria, Comet Ping Pong, was the headquarters of a child trafficking ring run by Democratic leaders, including Clinton and Podesta. In response to the conspiracy theory gaining traction online, a man entered the pizzeria with an AR-15 rifle, fired at a locked door, and was later arrested by police. Despite the man's actions being deemed foolish and reckless, the Pizzagate conspiracy continued to spread and eventually gave rise to a QAnon conspiracy theory. QAnon claims that politicians and Hollywood elites are satanic pedophiles who harvest the blood of children to stay young, and that only Donald Trump can stop them. Number 4. 9/11 was an inside job. The events of September 11, 2001, when nearly 3,000 people lost their lives in a coordinated terror attack, have been a source of conspiracy theories for years. One of the most prominent theories is that the administration of President George W. Bush was involved in the attacks or knew about them and allowed them to happen in order to justify going to war in Afghanistan and Iraq for oil. Some proponents of this theory point to the supposed controlled demolition of the Twin Towers, which they claim could only have happened through intentional means. Others claim that the Pentagon was not hit by a plane, but a missile. However, these claims have been thoroughly debunked by experts in relevant fields, including architects and engineers who have studied the collapse of the Twin Towers. Despite the lack of credible evidence, the conspiracy theory that 9/11 was an inside job continues to be promoted by some figures on the right, including Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene and radio host Alex Jones. Number 3. The moon landing was faked. The moon landing, a historic moment in which astronaut Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to land on the moon, has been the subject of conspiracy theories for decades. In the 1970s, 30% of Americans believed that the moon landing was faked and alternative histories were created, including the idea that the footage of the landing was shot at Area 51 in Nevada. Despite the overwhelming evidence and widespread agreement among experts in relevant fields, a small survey in 2019 showed that 10% of the Americans still believed that the moon landing was a hoax. The persistence of this conspiracy theory highlights the importance of relying on credible sources of information and evidence when evaluating historical events. Number 2. The CIA had a hand in JFK's assassination. The assassination of John F. Kennedy in 1963 has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories for decades. Many people believe that Lee Harvey Oswald did not act alone and that there was a larger conspiracy involved in the death of the president. The mysterious murder of Oswald only 2 days after the assassination and the ties of his killer to the mob only added fuel to the fire of those theories. Over the years, many organizations and individuals have been implicated as the masterminds behind Kennedy's death, including Fidel Castro's government, anti-Castro activists, organized crime, the CIA, and Vice President Lyndon Johnson. Despite the official Warren Commission report finding no evidence of a larger conspiracy, these theories continue to persist and capture the public imagination. The Kennedy assassination remains one of the most infamous and mysterious events in American history, and it's likely that the theories surrounding it will continue to be a source of speculation and fascination for years to come. Number 1. Myths about the Holocaust. The Holocaust, one of the darkest chapters in human history, saw the systemic extermination of 6 million Jews by the Nazi regime. Despite the abundance of evidence and numerous testimonies, there are still those who doubt its occurrence or even question the number of casualties. A 2014 global survey conducted by the Anti-Defamation League found that only 30% of respondents considered the historical accounts of the Holocaust to be accurate. Poor education and a lack of proper understanding could be a factor, but conspiracy theorists also perpetuate anti-Semitic ideas that the Holocaust was invented or exaggerated for the benefit of Jewish people. Holocaust denial can be divided into two groups: those who outright deny the event and those who question the death toll or the use of gas chambers. However, historian and Professor Deborah E. Lipstadt reminds us that for the deniers to be right, the survivors, bystanders, and even the perpetrators themselves would have to be wrong. The Holocaust remains one of the most documented events in history, and its memory must be preserved to ensure that such atrocities never happen again. Thank you for watching our video on the top 10 scariest conspiracy theories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. And until next time, keep exploring the unknown and uncovering the truth.